Kate, you've taken up farming now.
I have indeed, yeah. And so I've got the worries of the weather and the worries of the crop prices and all the rest of it, but I love it. I love being at that start of the food chain. I love growing barley for beer and things like that. It's really cool.
So how's your season going?
Oh, well, it was dry last year, so we didn't quite do as well as the year before, and it's dry this year as well. I have made the decision to go to the BCI scheme, so I'll get water next year, but not this year. So that's a big commitment.
Yeah.
Bit scary.
Bit tough on the sleeping.
Well, it's scary actually. It is scary, but the numbers stack up, so it should be good. And if we can make better use of the land and grow better crops, so I think Canterbury is just fantastic for crops. It's got good soils, it's flat, and we should be growing more of it. So I get quite excited about our crops.
Do you miss politics at all?
Oh, every now and then, sometimes. Of course you do, but you don't go back. There's a lot of things I don't miss about it. I like the freedom that I've got now to do what I like without the scrutiny of the media, if you like. But and I sometimes see what's happening in the House, and I think, well, that's what we see as the public, but that's not what happens because the work is done behind the scenes, and I think that's not a good showcase for our political system.
It must be pretty exciting, really, when you look at TPP and all of the wonderful figures that are being bantered around for our future as a farming company.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, food is the one of the things that we're so fantastic at. We should be excited about it, and we should be exporting as much quality food that we can overseas. And if we can get better access to those markets, that's just magnificent news.
As far as the political things that are unfolding, views on such things as Christmas Island?
Oh, I think it's really serious, but I think it's a bit of a political sideshow. I mean, you've got the opposition saying don't make politics of it, which is exactly what they're doing, of course. Countries have their own sovereignty, and whether you like it or not, Australia makes its own laws. I don't know what the full story is. I haven't been told.
Well, I don't think anybody does, really.
No. I mean, it looks pretty bad. It doesn't look as though that's the way you should treat your citizens.
Yeah, but it's not our country.
It's not our country, but some of them are our citizens, aren't they? Even though they haven't really, in spirit, they haven't been our citizens for many, many decades because they gave their heart to Australia, and now that's gone a bit sort of topsy-turvy, and they want our help. I get a bit cynical. I'm allowed to be cynical.
Yes, you are allowed to be cynical now, Kate Wilkinson.
Yeah, now that I'm not a politician, I'm allowed to be a wee bit cynical. I don't condone mistreating anybody for whatever reason, but we can't solve all the problems of the world.
We had a go with the All Blacks winning the World Cup second time around.
Oh, wasn't that fantastic? Oh, I watched that. I got up at 4 o'clock. I got the time wrong. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Before half-time, I had tears of joy. Just after half-time, I had tears of despair. And at full-time, I had tears of joy again. They are such wonderful ambassadors, aren't they, for New Zealand? And such nice guys. They they give sportsmanship. They put sportsmanship on a much higher new level. And I think we could be really, really, really proud.